here's a message from my heart to your heart about what I believe is one of the most important things we need to do as people of African descent to free our minds, free our souls, free our bodies, free ourselves, and become who we are meant to become this powerful people that we really are inside. I'm here outside in my gorgeous Tanzanian garden. Hi, I'm Opare from Food for the Soul, and here on this channel I share tips and tools that you can use to create a healthy diet and a healthy lifestyle so that you can become all that you are meant to be. You're here for a purpose, a reason. You have things to do in this world. We need you. And so my goal is to help you be able to do what you're here to do, what you're called to do. If that sounds like something you're interested in, be sure to click the subscribe button and don't forget to turn on the notifications so you'll find out every time I upload a video. So recently there have been things that have happened in my life, and as well as my own personal journey towards healing and wellness, that just speak to me today that I really wanted to bring forth. And that is, we as people of African descent, we're really people of all types, but more so I think those of us who are people of African descent have experienced so many things that have left wounds deep in our hearts, deep in our souls, deep in our memories, that stop us from being able to do the things that we want to do, that we need to do, that we're called to do. It's kind of like, that can't remember the term, biomagnification, when people ask often about, well, I can't eat organic, can I still be vegan or vegetarian? And this concept is how the animals are eating. If you're eating animal products, you're getting much more pesticides and chemicals and all like that, because as they eat the plants, it gets magnified in their systems. Well, the same thing is happening to us, particularly people of African descent, because we have absorbed, we have learned, we have inherited so much pain, so many wounds, so much mental BS from generations and generations and generations of oppression, of dehumanization, so that who we are, how we function in the world is clouded, is covered, is diminished, is we're prevented from being who we are meant to be. I mean, as African people, our cultures are the roots of so much, of medicine, of mathematics, of science, of environmentalism, of so much, and yet we've been cut off from that. We've been, whatever, that's a whole nother, as Dr. Moody would say, that's stories for other days. But so I'm finding over and over again in my own healing journey, and in the work that I do with my coaching clients, and in what I see with the people in my family, the people, my friends and people around me, that we are all wounded. We have wounds that get in our way. And so when we can reach to those wounds and begin to heal them, I mean, we tend to want to just like, oh, this hurts, we want to stay away from it. We stuff it down. We avoid thinking about it. We sometimes don't even recognize what it is, but we get triggered. Something happens and we feel defensive. We feel angry. We have righteous rage, or we curl up in a ball and roll into the corner, metaphorically. We want to just hide. We want to diminish ourselves because it's not safe to be who we really are. Or we feel that our own needs are insignificant compared to the needs of others, and so we give and give and give and give. We hide, or we give and give and give, or we rage, and we have a doom and gloom focus in life. And so we spend our lives unhappy, many of us, unhappy, unfulfilled, unable to do the things that we want to do. We can't stick to our healthy diet and lifestyle because all these other things keep getting in our way. We set a resolve for ourselves and then shit hits the fan and we can't do it. This is a little video I recorded not too long ago. I'll insert that here. So you wake up one morning and you're feeling great. This is going to be a great day. I'm going to get up early. I'm going to go and do some jogging. I'm going to drink lots of water. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to take care of myself today. Let's get started. And you get ready to go and then blammo! Something happens and knocks you right off track. You get into the kitchen and your husband's like, blah, 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 and you're like, oh my God, what happened? What did I do to deserve this? Or you go and you say, okay, kids, let's get ready for school. Let's go. I got things I want to do. And they're like, Mom, I don't feel like it. I don't want to go. And you're like, you better get yourself ready right now. And suddenly, your happy-go-lucky day, you're all of a sudden, it's done. Your agenda is kaput. You don't feel like going to exercise anymore. You don't feel like drinking water anymore. And you just want to drink a cup of coffee, maybe some soda, maybe just go back and get in bed, maybe just curl back up in your blanket and go and sit in front of the TV and watch something. Your whole focus on being healthy is out the window. So you're done for, right? No, you are not. If you take this time as a learning experience and think, use this to get all the ideas you need to do, because you know what? Face it, there's going to be other times where shit's going to happen. So for you to be successful, you've got to figure out what you can do the next time it hits the fan. So what did you think of that? Any of that resonate with you? So what do we do about this? What I have discovered for myself and what I have discovered in working with my coaching clients, it's imperative that we notice those times where those uncomfortable, where that pain, that suffering, that anger comes up. Notice it. And particularly when you're talking with someone else, they can begin to notice patterns, right? But you can too, especially if you're journaling, you can notice patterns on what it is that's coming up. You know, are you afraid to ask for what you want? Are you feeling like you are unsafe in this world? Are you feeling disrespected? What are the things that are coming up for you? And if you can just let those feelings come up. Don't try to suppress it. Let them up. Let them come up and recognize them, acknowledge them, so that you can begin to heal them and release them. So that you can begin to move past them and not let them hold you back. It's not like those feelings aren't valid or that that pain and that experience isn't real. But if it's holding you back, then it's you're a prisoner. We're still mentally enslaved. You know, we have the pain of our ancestors, all that our people have been through. It's in us. Post-traumatic slave disorder. Check out Dr. Joy DeVry, I think her name is. I'll put the link below. I mean, but it's in our DNA. It's in our memories that are passed on. You know, your parents had wounds. Your grandparents had wounds or have wounds that they've passed on generation to generation that are in you. And you have the opportunity to stop the chain right here, to heal those wounds so that you can move forward, so that you can be strong and powerful like we are meant to be, so that we can do what we need to do to lift our people up. Abibi Fahodie, African liberation. We need all of us to be as strong and powerful as we can be, so that we can fight this fight in a strong way. I'm not talking about, letting it all go and forgiving and turning the other cheek. I mean, yes, we need to forgive for ourselves. We need to not, if we stay in this rage and then we cannot really do what we need to do. We can't be and have good and healthy relationships with others because we're on defensive. We're always looking. We can't do the work we do. People won't want to listen to us because of the energy that we're putting out. We can't focus on those things that we need to focus on. And so I encourage you to do some study, self-study, journal, meditate. There's some powerful information, powerful meditation techniques. Thich Nhat Hanh has some good things. There's many different ways of meditating. And I'll put some of those resources down below as well. But so doing that self-healing work will unlock you, will free you to be able to do what you want to do, what you need to do. Because we need you. We need all of us working together to lift our people up, to heal this country, this world, this we need us all to pull together. We're constantly fighting amongst each other, at each other's throats, sabotaging our own desires, sabotaging each other. Then they've won. The powers that be that want to keep, siphoning off our money and our energy, they've won. It's time for us to stand up and be strong. I'd love to hear what you think about it. What do you think your triggers are? What sets you off? What's the thing that really sets you off? And spend some time with it and see if you can come to the roots of it. Even if you can't really at first, just accept it. Begin to think back to your childhood. What are the messages that you received that really stick with you today? I mean, I learned in first grade it's not safe to be wrong, to speak up. I learned very early on that I have to take care of myself. I can't count on other people to be there for me. It wasn't malice or anything, but my parents, my teachers, other people's wounds impacted how they interacted with me. And so those are the wounds that I have had to work on healing, that I'm still working on healing. But as I do so, it's so freeing, so empowering. So anyway, again, I'd love to hear what you think. Comment below. Yeah, if you are looking for some assistance in helping you find what's holding you back, click on the link in the description box on how you can apply to get a free session with me, that we can talk about whether working together as coachee is a good thing for you. Love and peace and blessings to you. I believe in you. I know that each and every one of you has a jewel inside, has a purpose, a job to do, that if we pull together, we all get to be doing what it is we're supposed to be doing. We are unstoppable. Keep the faith. Much love to you. Abibi Fahodie. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the like button to help spread the word about the work that I am doing. That's it for today from wonderful, beautiful Tanzania. Once again, I'm Ama Opare. Till next time, kwaheri, goodbye.